What's up everyone, my name is Mike and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the DC PALM NFT Network Bat Cowl that has been already on the market. You can purchase one, you can mint one on a blind box essentially, where you get a bunch of different features with your bat cowl. Whether or not I'm going to purchase it, what I think about it, and just talking this over with you. So leave your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and let's get into this. So the PALM NFT network is on the Ethereum blockchain, and they are minting these bat cowls, and there's 200,000 of them available. And this immediately, when I saw this, I just didn't think I was going to get into it. With a 200,000 mint of these 200,000 editions is just too much, especially for the list price of $300 US to get into this. So I wasn't actually too excited about this until it actually did drop, and I saw how many people have actually gone for it, with about 8,000 of them right now having been minted, and only 2 days left to go ahead and mint one of these. And each of them will be essentially a one of one, being that there are more than 2 billion possibilities of these bat cowls, depending on the features that you might get when you get them in May. So with 2 days left to mint one of these, I'm actually leaning more towards minting one than I did when I first heard about this project. This is because the project is kind of difficult to understand what you actually get from it. There is utility in this, there is a lot of things that they have on their roadmap, but it's very vague, so we can't really quite know what we're going to get with that $300 that we're going to purchase it with. Also, it's a 2-year roadmap, and every 52 days they say that they have something coming for bat cowl holders. That's a little bit difficult for me to spend $300 on this without knowing what I'm going to get with it, and 2 years down the road this might not be worth anything with the utility completely gone from it. Now, I have heard of some NFT creators talking about having a 2-year roadmap, or a roadmap of some sorts, but then to provide a little bit more value to those that held on for those 2 years, they then change that NFT into some piece of artwork that actually was created by an artist, giving the person that held that NFT for that whole roadmap, and then there's no more utility, a piece of art that is theirs forever to keep, and that provides value to them having held it for that many years. So this is something that I don't see with this bat cowl, so I do suspect that these may go down in value after the utility is completely disposed of. But perhaps not, and with only 8,000 purchased right now, I really want to know what's going to happen with the remaining 192,000 editions of these. Are they going to be burned? Do they never ever get minted? Or are these going to be sold later on? Who knows, really? And this is kind of what has me second guessing whether or not to get into it, but I still am leaning more towards getting into it, as long as it kind of stays below that 10,000 mark. We've got 2 more days here of purchases, and if it stays below that 10,000 threshold, I might get into it in hopes that there will only ever be 10,000 of these, and in hopes that we're going to get a lot more things coming with this roadmap, with the utility that this unlocks for us. Now, I did take a look at the site a little while ago to see what this roadmap was, and I do think that it has changed after having been dropped. And there is now a primary mint bonus that we didn't see before, which I think is them trying to entice more people to purchase it with utility right off the bat. And this primary mint bonus says, fans who purchase the primary sale will be assigned to one of 10 Gotham City neighborhoods through an additional NFT this summer, unlocking unique participation in future experiences and storylines. So this provides a whole nother NFT, one of 10 Gotham City neighborhoods, but still it's very vague. Participation in future experiences and storylines doesn't really give us so much more to go off of, but it is nice to know that we also get an additional NFT with this. Going through this, we have a 2-year journey featuring updates every 52 days, as we talked about here. As your story unfolds, Batman will upgrade your bat cowl with new features, unlocking access to the wider world of DC. Bat Cowls offer the ability to vote on key aspects of future comic, including storyline, characters, and art. So that's very straightforward with that, but still new features unlocking access, wider world of DC, we just don't know exactly what that means, unprecedented access, access to exclusive products and collectibles, Bat Cowl apparel collection, exclusive access and benefits to DC fan events, advanced access to DC NFT collections, the ability to vote on key aspects of a future storyline from the DC comics. Once again, that ability to vote, that doesn't quite interest me too much, but additional surprises, features, and updates yet to be revealed, also considering being vague there. Exclusive features, new functionality in DC Fandom 2021 NFT holders, unique snapshot lens integration, collections, Bat Cowls holders only, new engagement, and those new collections, some people have been theorizing that we will be the first ones that have access, if you have the Bat Cowl, to Action Comics #1, the digital format, when that gets released on the PALM network, if or when. So this could be something that unlocks a little bit more value. New engagement mechanics unlock exclusive drops, something like that, exclusive content, third-party wallet integration, metaverse-ready design. So this is all still a little bit vague, but you can see that we have 2 billion plus combinations with a whole bunch of different things that can come with that. So you essentially will likely have a one of one if you decide to mint one of these. That being said, it is a Bat Cowl collection, so there are many more additions with this. And this is the roadmap that they have here. They have in April, May, and 2022 and beyond. Purchase your Bat Cowl, you get your primary mint bonus, and that we've already talked about. May 2022 is the reveal, a snapshot lens in May 2022. Activate your unique Bat Cowl within Snapchat and showcase your fandom on social pages. Unfortunately, I don't use Snapchat. And the secondary marketplace opens as well in May, and Bat Cowls become canon. Bat Cowl holders only channels, exclusive art and behind the scenes access, exclusive Bat Cowl apparel, VIP fan status, Bat Cowl exclusive NFT collections. That's one thing that I'm looking forward to if and when that does happen. The rest doesn't really too interest me much. Priority access to DC NFT drops on the PALM network. That's what I like to see. Functionality, secret surprises along the way, metaverse ready. So like I said, a lot more things that need to come to fruition for this to happen. And it'll be interesting how dedicated they are to following this roadmap if only about 10,000 people have a Bat Cowl. It'll also be interesting when that market opens later in May, whether or not these go below what you can pay for them at that $300 mark. Like I said, I wasn't even going to make a video on this. I wasn't even going to mint one of these. I was leaning more towards not minting one of these. But now that I see a little bit more about this, now that I research a little bit more into the vagueness of this, but at least a roadmap that tells us that we'll have exclusive access to NFTs on the PALM network, that gets me a little bit excited. We already get a NFT with this, the 10 Gotham neighborhoods, one of them. Whatever that looks like, but it's got me a little bit more excited as long as it stays below that 10,000 edition mark that gets minted. But let me know your thoughts on this. Should I mint one of these? 2 more days left. Leave it in the comment section below. Did you mint one of these? I'd love to know that as well. And what are you looking forward to with this? What do the vagueness mean to you? Leave it all in the comment section below. Like this video if you found it helpful for whatever reason, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching.